Yo, guys, good evening. Popping out a video quick. So the biggest thing I want to take note of today, obviously a big day in the market today, and I don't mean to the upside, right? So we came down today and we tapped into this untapped weekly bullish order block here. I don't think this is like the bottom that sends us back up to the highs here, but I do think we get some kind of retracement back up here on the 1 or 4 hour charts, and I'll show you. I'll break that down here in a second and show you where I think we're where we can go from here. But look what happened here. We put in this weekly bullish order block back in May, or I guess back in the first week of June when this candle closed over. Look how this candle here did not tap into the wick of it, right? And look, price comes all the way back down to retest that and taps it right here. So now this order block is now rebalanced. So I mean, it could send us back to all-time highs, but I think we at least get that 50% retrace here on the hourly. And then going to the daily, remember the bias last night was this daily order block, right? Right here. I was like, okay, well, if price doesn't respect this, expect, as it did not respect, expect us to go down to this daily fair value gap, and then if price, was just showing no respect for this fair value gap, then the obvious target was this low right here, this daily low right here. Because why is this? Because there's stop orders sitting here at this daily low right here, because this is the daily that dug into this daily fair value gap here, that then sent price higher. So people see this and they're like, okay, price should not come back here. There's stop orders here. There's liquidity here. Guess what? Price comes back, sweeps that low here, and I think that can drive a retracement back up here. So what I'm looking for, um, I'm not saying like this be the end of the daily sell model? Absolutely. But and could we go all the way back up? Yes. But I want to see what happens here. I want to see what happens if we get back up to a 4 hour 50% up to here. What is what is kind of what I'm looking for. So I'm looking for a move back up potentially to what you see. It lines up perfectly with the middle of this 4 hour fair value gap up to that 19628 level. And what happens here will tell us a lot. Remember, we have a open gap up here that is going to want filled. We will fill that at some point, right? We just don't know when. But I'm looking for a move back up. We'll probably inverse this 4 hour and then move back up to that 628 level. If we reject here, then obviously we expect lower prices, and then we look to the left side of the chart and see where we can go next. Most likely takes us back down to this 18,000 level down here. Well, if my magnet would work down here, and then it's something like this, and then it's just a bigger sell model, right? So just remember, we always see these sell models, buy models on the lower time frame. But remember, time is fractal; it works on every single time frame. So with that, we'll see what happens. If we end up inversing this 4 hour up, then we know we can target up here to the new day opening gap, and then remember we have these 4 hour equal highs up here that will become a target as well. So going into tomorrow, I'm bullish, expecting a move back up into at least first target will be this 4 hour fair value gap. We absolutely reject here, because whenever we're like super bearish, we hit these first FEGs, and then we dump. But I want to see what happens. Like, the market, it's kind of the same thing here, right? We had a little move down, 50% up, never closed over this 4 hour fair value gap, and then look, boom, delivered us right back down. So with that, I'm bullish going into tomorrow. That's what I'm looking for. The market needs some kind of rebalance up to 50%. If we inverse it, I mean, and then we go back up and run these highs, potentially we go back up to here. If we take 50% and then reject, we look for lower prices back to previous day low down here at that 171 level, and then we look for lower prices to the right. Daily low sitting at, let's see here, at 760, 486, and 486 as our next targets to the downside. So with that, hope you guys have a great evening, and we'll catch you guys tomorrow.